Hey guys. Um, no, I haven't lost my mind, although maybe that's debatable. The comic, that little Comic Con on the weekend, came home with all this. We're gonna do, I guess, maybe like one box at a time. I was like, man, it's like three boxes, but no, like it's more like two and a little bit. Um, 50-cent bin, dollar bin, miscellaneous stuff from different vendors at different prices. Maybe we'll do that one at the end. What should we start with? 50-cent bin or dollar bin? Let's see. Let's start with the 50-cent bin. It's kind of like a progression. So it's almost a long box. The total must have been 192 because they said the total was like $96, but they knocked it down to 80. Just I don't know what am I gonna do with all these, man? Help me. I think what I'll do is like I'm gonna abide by that kind of rule of like not reading comics all the way through. If I'm not into them, I'll know like, okay, it's not a keeper if I like can't get into them. But what was I gonna say? Uh Sorry, I'm forgetting something right now. Oh, that it was a long table, so like 20 long boxes of 50-cent bins, and there's like, remember there was like some talk about some like kind of valuable books that you see all of a sudden just like make their way out there, that everybody kind of has them. Like Comic Crack was mentioning it with some Turtles books and some like Batman Year One and stuff. You'll see some stuff like that here, that there must have been some like warehouse or something that had a bunch. Okay, anyways, moving on. Marvel Classics Comics number 35, Alice in Wonderland. True Love, Eclipse Comics with some romance. And yeah, we're gonna stop once in a while. Check some, look inside a little bit, get an idea. Art Alex Toth, or Toth? I like to say Toth. Ramses the Second is dead, my friend. Who we got here? Ralph Mayo. And I think lastly, I haven't looked at the synopsis or introductory. Nick Cardy. Maybe some others too. Yeah. Who doesn't love romance? You gotta love romance. And War, Vietnam Journal number 12. These are just great. I might have been missing this one. Don Lomax, number 12. Last of the Viking Heroes. Who is covering this series on YouTube? They're doing a good job. This guy's work almost looks like Dave Stevens-ish to me. It may be a little bit underrated. Thibodeau? I forget his first name. And this cover with Kirby as well. Anyway, moving on. Silver Surfer, number 1. A bunch of Daredevil in these. Daredevil 195, number 235, number 124, a little bit earlier. Daredevil Chronicles. This has an interview with Miller and Klaus Janson. Daredevil 135, 227 from the Born Again storyline. 221. What if Daredevil killed the Kingpin? What if volume 2, I think, number 2. Daredevil 142, 148, 151, 95. Daredevil and the Black Widow. I don't know if this is actually a Daredevil comic. Let's see. Number 66. That's cool. Under 20 cents, but it's really beat up. But, you know. Marvel Team Up number 56. Some of these, like, might look worse than they are. No, that is bad. That's rough. Maybe I should just throw that out if it has mold on it. 123. California Girls. I think I found one of these. It must have been in a similar kind of bin, and read it and liked it, and that's kind of how I got abreast of Trina Robbins. I think she did this. Or like how I found out about her work. Kind of fun stuff. Maybe a little bit like Betty and Veronica type of thing, but more like mature or more adult friendly. Not that there's like sex or anything in it, but it's just seems like a little bit more grown up maybe. And the funny thing too is that they like have, I guess, is very fashion minded at the time, so it's a little bit of a snapshot. And they have, it looks like each issue somebody like kind of sends in even like designs And they might even use it for the paper doll section. Yeah, kind of different, kind of fun. You got a problem with a grown man reading paper doll comics? California Girls number 6. Number 4. This is like kind of that J. Scott I forget the guy's name, that classic romance cover. It's California Girls number 4. Billy and the Kid 104. They had a ton of Charlton westerns in here in the box, and they were all like actually in really good shape for the most part. The average grade was probably like fine to like even VF on a lot of the westerns, so I was like, maybe I'll grab a bunch and see what the deal is. Gunfighters number 77, like this is probably fine, but a lot of them are even like very fun. Mystery number 7. Marvel's Greatest number 79. You know, I always got to get these. Gunfighters number 64. It's got to be John Severin. Number 62. I think that's more John Severin there. 68. Bunch of old Star Wars comics in here. 15. 75. Yeah, some of the, like, I kind of got the fever, like, going through these 50-cent bins where I just kind of, like, grab things without even, like, thinking about it, or you're trying to go so fast, because I was manning my table at the same time. I don't know. I have a little bit of buyer's remorse on this, but some things I think I can get, maybe make a lot and, like, recoup some value or something. Who knows? I don't really know how to do that stuff properly. I'll be very honest with you. Number 46. Number 63, but I think it's something I need to like kind of try to get into. Star Wars Annual number 2 is in nice shape. Star Wars 3D number 2. Star Wars 58. Mystery number 1. I didn't mean to get so many of these. I just kind of ended up by accident. Number 30 of Mystery. Charlton Western again. This is Cheyenne Kid number 84. Under 20 cents, cover price 15, but pretty beat up, probably like a VG or something. Homie next to me was recommending these. He's like, get these, Zot, just get as much of them as you can. Zot number 2. Star Wars number 21. Number 70. Come on, just stop it. Number 82, 67, annual number 2, by accident. I wasn't looking at the numbers because it was just, you know, speedy. 56, Star Wars number 5, it's rather early. Number 47, taped down the spine though. Holy crap, one moment. Okay, we'll see if that's a little better. Number 28, Star Wars 3D number 2 again. Accident. Plenty of accidents here. I'm like, what? I don't remember getting that. Number 59, that's really beat up. This is like, I didn't mean to get like 3 or 4 of those. Same with this. But, okay. Okay. Star Wars number 63. Okay. Number 84. The Trouble with Girls, number 3. Don't know what this is, but I feel like I've seen this title, and then if it's from Kamiko, it must be like an early iteration of it. This looks kind of boring, but then again, when I looked further, it's like, oh, there's like nudity and boobs and stuff. And Zex. So we'll see. We'll see what that's all about. Black Hawk, Book 2, Howard Chaykin. Zot number 7. Zot number 8. There was a decent amount of Kamiko Grendels in there, so I tried to get them all that I could. Number 29. Gun Fury number 1. This might not be the first volume though, too, because it says like he's back despite popular demand. Shout out Big Elbow. High Shining Brass number 2. Quest for Dreams Lost. I saw a turtle on here. I don't know what the hell this is. Independent comics benefit for literacy. And we've got some, let's go to the turtles. I don't know who these other cats are. Eastman, Laird, Brown, and Lawson. Let's see, we got 2 pages, 4, five-page turtles in there. Okay, I'll take it. Miss Tree number 40. Dragon Ring number 2. Grendel number 35. The Ringo Kid number 17. Something happened in the I almost like, I don't know why these plastic ones are like stuck together. The Outlaw Kid, maybe there was some moisture or something, but not all. I don't see much like any kind of like water or mold damage on a lot of these. Maybe only like 1 or 2 out of the whole like 20 bins. So Rawhide Kid number 2 or 22. Gunslinger number 3. Gru number 52. Unknown Soldier number 201. Kubert. Star Hunter. I don't remember grabbing this. I don't know how. Some stuff might have just got like stuck or by accident. Number 16. Planet of the Apes number 9 from Marvel. More Charlton Gunfighters number 85. Miss Tree number 32. Gunfighters number 77. That's in such good shape. This looks almost new. Some of these, even like when you open them up, you know how there's kind of like dot perforations in the bottom pages on kind of newsprint, old newsprint. Then when you open up, they're like stuck together as if these have never been opened up. But they were stored in whatever kind of conditions for forever, so it's not like they're new, but in a way, kind of like it's interesting anyway. That was Gunfighters number 77. Hercules. Charlton Classics presents Hercules number 6. Number 4. What If number 40, volume 1, I think. What if Doctor Strange had not become Master of the Mystic Arts? Gunfighters number 64. Oh, that one's pretty damaged though. Number 55. Number 66. That's definitely 7. Number 57. I guess a lot of these are biting. Number 65. 56. 75. So I don't know if like either I'm gonna like love these and get super into it, or try to move these as a lot. Who knows if anybody on there is looking for it. Let's see. 67 of Gunfighters. Gunfighters number 83. That says Jim Aparo. The Life of Captain Marvel number 5. I don't remember grabbing this. This is a cool one, like we were talking about, that like you kind of you even see a lot of like people at the show might have a bunch of like let me think of some of the ones, like Leonardo number 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2 with the Richard Corbin wraparound cover. There were like a couple others that were like, it seemed like they kind of flooded out through this batch, and like this guy would have piles of them, and now you see them at comic shows that different vendors have like fucking 10 or 20 of each of these issues, and then like price them out like slightly different based on the condition. But I kind of think they shouldn't like put them all out on the market all at once, because it kind of like, I don't know, you know, it's like devalues it. It's like De Beers with is it De Beers with the diamonds. Just keep control on the flow and the supply. I don't know. What do you think? It's weird. Leonardo number 1, but yeah. 50 cents for Leonardo number 1. I'll probably just send that to a homie if needed. Lois Lane number 1. Vanity number 1. This is kind of like this kind of like a decent weird 80s bargain bin or bargain bin fodder. There's still a little bit. There's some good like kind of, you know, sci-fi, slightly cheesecakey. From who published this? I don't want to flip back to the cover. Let's keep saying some eye candy instead. A short interlude and respite for some of that. Let's see, that's Pacific Comics. That's it. Warlock 5 number 4. That's volume 1, I believe, right? I grabbed a bunch of ElfQuest for the homies that couldn't make it to the con. ElfQuest Siege at Blue Mountain number 6. I was like, I saw a bunch of these. I'm like, maybe I'll be able to put some together, because it's a weird, what is this, Warp Graphics? You see ElfQuest come published by like bigger companies later, but I don't know who that is, or I guess it's Apple Comics too though. ElfQuest Siege at Blue Mountain number 2. when this is what it's about in the bargain bin, seeing something weird and indie mayhem, somebody's weird like D&D adventure or something. Let's see. Take a quick look inside. Okay, it doesn't really look too special though, but we'll give it the old like read a decent amount of pages treatment and then bail or not. That's the thing of like, it's like even going to movies. You probably know in the first 15, 20, certainly in the first half an hour, if what the movie's gonna be like quality wise. I think it can be the same with the comics. Okay, Keith Laumer's Retief #1. I think, was it Alex Turbin that was covering this maybe? Warlock 5 #1, volume 1 I think. Mystery 3D #1. Dude next to me is like, here, just take all these. I'm like, I already got a bunch. This is one of those ones too that like, how come there's so many of these? Batman 409. This is year 1, part 3. Same with part 4. It seems like part 3 and part 4 are way more high in supply or print run. That's just, I mean, without research, just by like, putting 2 and 2 together, maybe that's the deal. So a handful of these Batman 406 year 1 part 3. These should be like worth something, but the fact that there's like a great supply, maybe it'll diminish the, just, I want to be careful. That should be worth something. Blackhawk book 3, but then again, wouldn't it be nice for everybody to be able to have one? Fighting Army #148. I think I remember hearing that this is one of the better war series of war comics in general, maybe. Unless I'm like, I could be getting that wrong though. ElfQuest Siege at Blue Mountain #2. Fighting Marines #145. Casper the Friendly Ghost it's not on the cover. Oh no, there it is. 122. 12 center. Probably in like maybe a G. It looks like the staple's not detached. Maybe there it is though. That would knock it down. I don't know. Something that I grab almost like because of other channels I like. I'll be like, yeah, let's take a page out of their book once in a while. Weird Mystery Tales #22. Usually when you find these in a bargain bin, they are beat up though, it seems. Like, because a couple times I'll find Weird Mystery Tales, I'll be like, sweet. But then I'll look and they do have problems like this. Maybe when they're in decent shape, they're like worth something actually. I don't see Weird Mystery Tales very often. This maybe this is like the first time I've ever seen it. Strange Sports Stories #2. Like, what? How did a dinosaur get to run in a modern day horse race? Why did a karate match start on Earth and shift to the moon? Who had to play a tennis game with a live grenade? Looks like just nonsense. Marvel's Greatest #51. I love the reprints of Kirby on newsprint. That's kind of one of my favorite ways to get it. Fighting Marines #157. My Only Love #2. Some Charlton romance. Okay, let's stop and take a break for romance on the beach, yes? Let's see what we got here. So remember, I don't know, there was like several videos back that covered, there's some nice kind of psychedelic leaf. I don't know who this artist is. I'm sure I could find out, but he does some weird stuff. Remember he did that one of like that surfer that was also a doctor shit she had a crush on? That's like me. I'm like just the best. These colors choices too. And this dude, this is how I'm built and how I dress too, man. Like leather pants and studded bracelets and shit and just looking all stoic. Dad doesn't want us to go steady. Or my dad doesn't want us to go steady, much less make any serious plans. Parents can be really stupid sometimes. Romeo and Juliet were in their teens, Ruth. What did grown-ups life know about love anyhow? Check out this this design though. He's doing some weird cool stuff. These weird like patterns. Not even necessarily screen tones. Sometimes people will like cut out even patterns of even like wallpaper and shit or what to make these kind of things. We don't have to wait until I finish college. We can get married this summer. And they're making out. Just show a little more, because what kind of doing this for the tree design too? This guy's nuts. I gotta find out who this artist is. And this hair. Our money won't last long, Keith. After we're married, we'll have to stay somewhere till we find an apartment. We'll move in with my folks. Okay, but look at the... What is this guy doing, this artist, man? Pretty good. And whoever these guys are. Yeah, this, Charlton... I can't even talk smack on the... Like I've said, like, maybe they're the lowest tier out of, like, the art of, like, the big Marvel and DC and stuff for Bronze Age, like, horror or romance and stuff, but they kind of bring it, and they kind of get... They get nice and weird, too, with it. So, one of my favorite publishers of things to get. And I guess it's kind of catching on too. So try to beat other people to the punch. Other people are like, Charlton, looking for Charlton and stuff. Okay, I mean like nowadays. But before the savvy pricks knew as well. Our Fighting Forces featuring the losers, number 147, number 160, Unknown Soldier, number 206. These are all sticky. Number 224. Number 239. Number 207. 223. 241. Come on. That's what good comics do, they stick together. Outlaw Kid, number 5, 15-cent cover price. Last Train to Boot Hill. Rawhide Kid, number 105. Challengers of the Unknown, number 78. These all want to slide down because there's like no bags and boards in them. Fucking stop, cunt. Sorry, guys. Adventure Comics, 427. Challengers of the Unknown, 84. I see Dead Man, I buy Dead Man. And this has Swamp Thing. I might have got one of these before. I know I've said that before. Just that. Deja Vu. The Champions, number 9. Weird War Tales, number 85. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. Bunch of, you know, you got some gorillas. Black Magic, number 8. Nice to get these. It feels like I don't see these too often. Listen to your nightmares, they are warning you. Attack, number 22. So far, these have been pretty fun to read as far as war comics go. Catwoman, number 22. See some like later Jim Ballin Catwoman there. One moment, let's see if I can fucking stop. Fuck off. Sorry if you're sorry about that, guys. Alright, whatever. Wonder Woman, number 221. We got some like bondage, like kind of horror-y stuff going on. Take a last look at your beautiful face, Wonder Woman. In a moment, I'll have it, and you will have mine. And Hawkman saying, who is this villain from Wonder Woman's past? Why does she seek a strange vengeance? Okay. Fucking stay still. Why is this so... Catwoman, number 4 out of 4. Uncanny X-Men, number 232. ElfQuest Siege at Blue Mountain, number 1. And then I stuck with a second copy of that. There was a bunch of amazing heroes in there. This is number 95. California Girls, number 8. Let's take a little break to from all this negativity. Okay, that's long enough. Grendel, number 29. Jack the Ripper, number 2 from Eternity Comics. I'm kind of like noticing that some Eternity comics have been fun to read. The editor, Chris Ulm, a lot of the time, maybe he's like key in that, you know, when you see a common name, common thread, maybe he was important. I mentioned also that, you know, that Ghost of Dracula and Rune and Eternity also, I think they were associated with those Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft adaptations from America Comics, something like that. Maybe it was like a branch of Eternity or related. Sorry, I don't know more, guys, but those are kind of the best Lovecraft comics as well. And the Reanimator adaptation as well was good from that stuff. So I'm kind of like keeping my eye out for Eternity. Also, they did the first Evil Ernie, right? Anyhow, moving on. Mystery number 11, number 5. Oh, sorry. Kiku-san number 5, Aircell. Mystery number 17. This is how you want to get Mystery, I think, is like in a nice shape from 50 cent pins. Megaton Man number 8. Mystery number 3. Mystery number 28. Number 37. Alien Fire number 1. Yeah, from Kitchen Sink. This just looks weird. Let's take a quick look. For curiosity's sake, it just looks weird. And On the Road quote at first, and also Ambrose Bierce Devil's Dictionary, written by Anthony F. Smith, written and illustrated by Eric Vincent. I don't know these cats. Okay. Who knows if that'll be fun reading. Looks like a lot of words. Mystery number 28. I think I doubled by accident there. Grendel number 9. Wallywood's Thunder Agents number 1. This doesn't look like Wallywood though, does it? Who's on the interior? That ain't no Wallywood. Certainly not. Let's see. Night Brigade number 1 from Wonder Comics. No idea what that is. Let's take a quick look. I don't know. It looks, maybe. It's a maybe. Written and penciled by Nils Osmar. It says. Trickster King Monkey. Number 1, based off the 16th century Chinese folk classic by Wu Cheng In. By Hyun Jong Choi. Forgive my pronunciation. It's wrong there. I guess it would be the Monkey King, the classic. Was it Katsuya Terada? That one rolls. If you can ever find that one. That guy's a monster. More Charlton, maybe military comics. Fightin' 5, number 42. Attack, number 18. Give me the bazooka, Floyd. I'll do it. Shoot ya, yellow punk. Fightin' Marines, number 106. Outlaws of the West, number 87. That would be cool if it's like historically based. I like this style of art from Charlton at this time. Almost like kind of 60s pop deco-ish or something. They can have some of that going on sometimes. Fightin' Army, number 146. And I think I know Art Deco is more like turn of the century, right? But I'm just, you know. X-Men 281, for lack of better explanation, I mean. Midnight, the Rebel Skunk from Milton Knight. I don't know I have no idea what this is, but the style looks alright. Saint of Killers, number 2, Preacher Special. The Hulk from Jeff Loeb and Art Adams and Frank Cho, number 8. Okay, that's worth trying to satisfy some curiosity and take a quick look inside Art Adams and Frank Cho. Interesting. Art Adams, the penciler. Walden Wong, the inker. What does it say? Oh, just as Adams and Cho for the covers. Okay. So, just Art Adams on the penciling then. Always nice to see Art Adams doing a whole comic. For sure. Let's take one more couple looks. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's get it. The ladies. Okay, Saint of Killers, number 1. Mr. X, number 7. This is like one of the Hernandez brothers. Well, early on, maybe that's in the first 6 issues. Seth, it says, illustrated this one. I've heard the name, but not familiar. You probably have to read these in order, I take it, though. We'll see about that. Gen 13, Volume 2, number 1, first print. Is that it? Grendel, number 28. Grendel, number 32. Number 27. All new, book 3, adults only, Scimitar by Jones and Davis from Eternity. Let's see. And Scimitar number 4. Big Black Kiss from Howard Chaykin. I guess this is just like a one-shot. Grendel number 9. That's definitely a double. I remember seeing that earlier. Megaton number 7. Justy number 3. Vietnam Journal number 15. I'm feeling a little bit of buyer's remorse on this box, but sometimes when seeing something like this, I should have like given it a second sweep and like maybe cut it down, but I was just like, fuck it, I'm rich, bitch, because I was working the show, and the first like hour and a half I was making bank, like huge. And I'm like, okay, the show is fucking 6 hours long, I'm fine. But spoiler, I don't know if that's how the shows always go, but it was like all like the first rush of people were like all the people that were like big spenders, and then all the people like after that were just like, you know, walking around kind of shuffle their feet, look around, maybe like touch a bin of somebody's stuff and like not even flip through it and shit. And like, I don't understand how people like go to comic shows and like don't even like flip through things, or I don't know what they're doing there. Just die. Well, I know, I'm angry because just give me your money. Give me your fucking money. That's mentality. Vietnam Journal number 15. Number 2. These are sick. These are pretty cool. If you find them for a bargain, they're pretty good shit. Night Vale number 1 with looks like a Galassi cover, right? Let's see what the heck this is. It just, you know, that's okay. That's enticing. This art looks kind of weird. Kind of good, kind of skilled in a way. It's that 80s boom, outsiderish kind of stuff. Art Mark Heike and Bill Black. Plot Ben Smith. Alright. Night Vale number 2. Mystery number 23. System 7 number 1. Amazing Heroes number 113. There were a bunch in here and I was like grabbing them all. And then because like pretty much on like in memory of Cartoonist Kayfabe, because I know they'd always get these. They said like, if you see these in bargain bins, you just get them, right? But they're I'll let me be honest, I don't really read articles about stuff very much. Like, respect to those guys for doing that, man. They were all about it, to research stuff and be so into it just to read about comics all the time. Amazing Heroes number 26, and like, okay, is this isn't a swimsuit issue, is it? Is this Trina Robbins? Is Austin? Yeah. So like halfway through grabbing these, I kind of only grabbed like half. I was like, what am I doing? Maybe I shouldn't have taken these, because am I gonna read these? I never, probably not, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'm old enough now to know, like, some things you sit in the collection, you're like, I'll get around to reading that sometime, but you know, the years go by and that probably never happens and stuff with certain things. So I should probably just try to like find these a good home, to be honest with myself and you good people. Amazing Heroes number 104. It's like a Gundam or something. That's cool. Kind of American early Gundam type thing. Number 89. Number 120. Mike Grell talks Green Arrow and Sable and Vietnam. Okay, this one I'll read. Put that aside. Amazing Heroes number 30. Thrillers creators interviewed. So that's Fleming and Trevor Von Eden, right? Amazing Heroes number 114. Klaus Janson Punisher on the cover there. Grendel number 38. Comics interview number 2. Again, like, I don't know if I'll be reading this. First look, Frank Miller's Ronin, a Frank interview. That would be something to check out, though. Let's flip. Let's see what the art is like in there, even. Might be some weird stuff. Like, I don't know if necessarily that was in the comic. Those panels. Hey, our man Frank posted in front of the Shogun Assassin poster. Hell yeah, dude. Hell to the yeah. Some Ronin pencils. Ah, that just makes me happy seeing that. What a guy. It's good shit, man. Some more Ronin pencils. There is humor in Ronin, says the quote at the top. It's black. More pencils. Wow, this is a long interview. Writing is more intense, much harder. This is after his Daredevil run, right? Before Dark Knight Returns and before Batman Year One. It was all just kind of like a blur to me collecting these as a kid. I was just getting all the Frank Miller stuff, but piecing it together on the chronologically on the timeline or whatever, and the history, Paleolithic eras and stuff. Night Vale #3. Okay, cool. An extra copy of that comics interview #2 with Miller's Ronin there. Miss Tree #17. Elf Quest Siege at Blue Mountain #1. Extra copy. Okay, that does it for that 50-cent bin. Only 35 minutes. You know what? I'll try to drop another video out of this score within the week, in like a couple of days or something, because it's a short one. Let me know how I did. I think I like, honestly, I could probably have like pared it down halfway, but for one thing, I'm kind of glad about the military and Western comics, just because to satisfy curiosity, and the fact that they're Charlton is like, it's definitely something I'd like to dip my toe in reading and stuff, and even just like taking part in the preservation of them not getting all mangled and destroyed. They seem maybe special. Who knows? Maybe it's anomalous to think so. Okay, but yeah, guys, feel free to comment. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, it's great to hear from you guys and talk about this weird comics and stuff. Thank you for commenting and letting me know things, even when I make mistakes and stuff, man. It's still great to find things out and hear from you guys. Okay, and I'll see you in the next one, or the comments. Cheers. Hope you find wicked shit out there.